They're not real. Don't be sheeple. Hi, I'm Free to Play Games, your one-stop shop for games that you can play on a budget. Today we're going to be reviewing Dreaming by Day, a visual novel done by Jelly Donut? Jelly Cube. If you're new to my channel, I review games using 5 different categories. Those categories are gameplay, graphics and art, audio, story, there we go, and replayability. Now that you know all the basics, let's hop into the actual game review, shall we? Oh, and one last thing. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
Court is now in session.
First, I'm going to start off with gameplay, because for the most part, there isn't a lot of it. This game consists of you reading dialogue and reading Jamie's messages, who's the main character. There are only 3 choices you can make in this game, and only 2 of them change the outcome. Next, I'm going to hop into story, mainly because the gameplay and the story are super interrelated. I am going to try to avoid spoiling any major plot points because I do want you guys to go play it for yourselves. So if you don't want to hear any potential spoilers, I would recommend skipping this part. For the most part, especially at the beginning, the storyline's actually quite entertaining. For the first half of the game, most of the dialogue is done on a phone in a group chat, and every character is relatable. Hashtag relatable. Ha 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 ha. Seriously, I could honestly find someone in my Discord who acts exactly like the characters in this group chat. Speaking of, if you want to join my Discord and hang out with a bunch of like-minded gamers, link will be in the description below. For the most part, all the characters in this game have very strong personalities. My main issue with the characters is that there isn't a lot of character development. I do understand that the game is extremely short, but I would like to have seen a little bit more character development going on. I think where this game starts to lose me is near the end of it. Major spoiler alert coming up, by the way. Basically, the story is Jamie, the main character, goes to bed one night and sees a portal. You can either press nope, 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 or you can decide to go in. Once you go in, you meet a couple characters and you try to find a way out, but it's actually extremely simple to leave. There's no struggle you really have to go through. There's like one riddle you solve, and throughout the whole process, you don't really get to know any of the characters. They do manage to throw in some really good life lessons in there, like don't internalize your feelings, and that's about it. My favorite line in the game is when Jamie says birds aren't real, because let's be honest here, birds are government spies. They're not real. Don't be sheeple. Okay, seriously though. Spoiler alerts are now over, and I'm gonna hop into audio. There are multiple different tracks to this game that, honestly, all of them are pretty enjoyable. They're extremely simple, it's just a basic beat that's on a loop over and over and over again until you leave the area, and then they play a new song. But they are extremely catchy, and they keep the reader, gamer, player, it doesn't matter. It keeps you engaged. Next up is graphics and art. I'm actually really excited about this segment because the person who did the artwork for this game is honestly really, really good. It's a simple, well, I wouldn't call it simple, but it looks simple, lineless art style. The art palette they chose is absolutely amazing because the world that Jamie goes into is this palette of oranges and grays and greens, but the world where Jamie comes from, or at least the room that we see, is all purples, maroons, pinks, blues. It's honestly really, really cool because it makes Jamie look out of place in this new world. The character design in the artwork is honestly flawless. I wouldn't change anything about it. I also love the character choice to make the individuals in the new world not human. I'm personally very impressed that they managed to do a lineless art style with all these different characters, full-fledged backgrounds, different scenes in just 2 weeks. Granted, I'm extremely slow when it comes to drawing, so they might be able to pop this out in like 50 minutes, but still, I'm impressed. Now the moment I know you've all been waiting for, what's the replayability of this game? Well, from what I know, there's only 2 different endings to the game, and one of them's extremely short, and it stops right at the beginning. So the replayability is honestly very low, but I would replay the game just so I can be inspired by the art. But my opinion doesn't matter. Let's just see what the court has to say, and you, the jury, should go and play this game for yourselves and let me know in the comments whether or not this is a good game. Or is it something in between?
Today the people of the jury will decide if Dreaming by Day is a good game or not.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about the game?
Okay, but I should probably warn you that some of the humor that is displayed in my game isn't suitable for older viewers.
What do you mean by that?
Well, according to this one comment on my game's itch.io, someone commented, I did feel like I might be a bit old for the humor though.
It is all good, homie, I can hang with the fam.
Please don't.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, I feel like our story is pretty fun. Oh, shoot, I have to go. My friend just got kicked out of a Starbucks for trying to make their own coffee while the barista was in the bathroom.
Huh, wait. We haven't even finished talking. What is that? Oh, well, I guess I'm here now. If you want to play this game for yourself, link is in the description below, and while you are down there, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.
Yeah, this backdrop's terrible. It's temporary. But I have a cool blue light now, so that's fun.